Hello, this is a demo of Bigshop. So first, usually when you log in, you'll be in dashboard. Dashboard button is right here. You will see some useful data in here. Um, if you want to quickly see some stats. Um, Now we're going to go on from the left menu in order. Before we go to left menu, I want to mention on mobile app, we have this win number scanner. So this one basically allows you to quickly scan VIN numbers from trucks and quickly create customers, vehicles, and work orders from there. It's a fast path, easy to do on mobile. You're not going to be doing this on the computer, so feel free to try this out. It's going to be a cool usage for your mechanics and yourself. And we have TV mode as well here to put on tech tracker where your work statuses you can track here. And we have helper message here. You can click on any page and try to get some help, and language selection as well, and notifications. We have a part scanner as well right here. The most of them, part scanner, VIN scanners, are useful on mobile apps. We're gonna make separate video about them. Right now, let's go to workflow quickly. So workflow. Here, workflow is, I'm gonna shrink this down. Workflow is where you can see all the work orders that you have in progress and statuses you can check. This has few options here. You can make them small. You can either make them in a list, collapse them and see some data, or go ahead and see them in small or like normal view. And we have some search bar here. You can search things. We have some filters. You can show hidden work orders that is hidden from the board, and some filters here, and so on. Another thing is this service request. This column is we will have the service request option that you can turn on from the column settings. We have some column settings that you might want to know. That in the invoiced section you have some options: archive paid counter sales or work orders, and so on. Some of those important things you can check. Right here, what you can do, you can move the work orders from one place to other place as well. So it's easy to do. Or you can add labels from right here. So some of the existing labels, or you can create a new label with different color you want, and you press enter. You can add, you can remove, add more labels as well. You can do them inside the work order as well. So those are the options. You can play around, and some of the options here, you can duplicate work order, archive or hide from the board, or delete. Delete option can delete work orders, but the only thing is once they are invoiced you cannot delete them, but you have to either move them back or archive them. So archiving option, what does it do? Archiving option does basically hide from the board and try to make the work order read only, but it will calculate on all reports and everything. It will stay there. It's safe to archive. So this is a board. Basically you can check things out and move things around. Now we're going to go ahead and try to click a new estimate, new work order. So we have work order section, and we can create work order from here too. So when we create a work order, now in a section of work order, so you will see what empty work order look like. So either you can give a title, or we'll auto generate this with AI, or you can suggest the title. When we have some data, we can suggest you with AI. Here you will initially have walk-in customer selected. This customer cannot be edited. You can click here to select some customers first, or you can, if you know the VIN number, you can select from the VIN number. So basically we try to list all your vehicles when initially. This is up to you. If you know the VIN number, select from here, or select your customer from here. So basically I will say my customer is this, right? And from there you can select the vehicles this customer has. So now we trim down vehicles this selected customer. So you can select it. Right now I select it. Now customer and vehicle selected. You can click view them in a new tab, or you can click on it or drop down to change the customer and vehicle, right? Or you can click on it to edit some data. So if you want to add email or phone number or take notes, you can basically do it from here. Or if you want to edit the vehicle, you can edit some vehicle stuff. So I add a unit number, and active mileage would be, let's say, this one. And if you want to add some more things, you can add notes too. So you can save it. That's how you can edit your vehicles and update mileages right from here. Okay, so now next up, you can add the description and notes what's happening with the customer truck. So oil change, check tires, and so on, right? You can write anything in any language. We have some helpers here. You can use AI to rewrite this, or AI rewrite and create services out of these issues as well. So there are two options. For now, I'll just create AI rewrite. I'll click that. And it did rewrite some in a plain English, easy to understand. If you clicked on this, it will create two services. So now attachments section, you can attach photos and things here. Next up, we go into inspection. So in inspection, you can either start the inspection or assign some mechanic here. So if you assign mechanic, there is some things we do. We add inspection tag automatically. When it's done, we make this green as a complete, and this has some more functionality on the workboard as well. It's nice to do. So you now Mike can start the inspection. So I have some demo inspection and other predefined templates you can edit, or you can use, let's say, DOT annual inspection. We have condition reports, general inspections, and so on. So you can edit any of them and make a custom templates yourself, custom inspections as well. So demo inspection, I have just simple inspection here. So check air leaks. If it is good, good. Or if it is not good, needs attention, you can talk about, you can write them or use microphone to like voice record, or you can use AI rewrite to rewrite some of the things and translations as well. You can add photos here as well. So for example, I'll just add some screenshots here in my inspection, and if it is good, they're good. Or if it is bad, if you click this X as a bad and add a note, air leak somewhere, right? Now if I do AI rewrite, it will rewrite for me air leak detected. So it's in English and it can translate too. When you do fail, we will automatically create services for you on these failures. So you can either delete them or start using them. So for example, I'll click this, I'll click on complete, or you can add more custom options. If you find something you're going to add in the inspection, you can. So I'll just click complete, and if you want, you can send it to customer as well, their email, their phone number, or Telegram if it is connected, and so on. So you can close this. So right now, if I come back, as you can see, there is already service created out of this inspection. So there you go. This is template, just normal created. You can update this section as well. For right now, just for easy to use, I'll delete this service for now. So we're gonna go to next section. Right here, you can add a new service from here, or even search for labor name from here and create a service. So what we're gonna do, create a labor from here. So this is a service, empty service. So first I'll give any labor name I want to do, right? So you see some options. We have some templates from samples, recommended settings, or we will collect some of your uh, labor data from your invoices and feedback here as well. And what we can do, we have settings. You can set some of the labor names with their prices, static prices, or your confirmed prices in labor settings, and it will show up here. So all this labor information you can save somewhere and you can select. So once I select, this is 1 hour labor, as you can see rates and total. I can change the number, I can change the rate, or I can change what kind of rate it is, I can change the price, and so on. And this is where I can assign technician, what this labor is for. I'll assign to Mike, and you can click on this button to start, pause, or complete the labor. So this is the labor section. We have this iLabor button that can suggest you if this hour is okay, or if it is 0 hour, it can fill the hour for you with AI, saying this is approximately this, depending on what name you provided to the labor. It can help you out, or it can assure you if that hour is okay. So this is AI powered here. Next up, the parts section. You can see you can add more things. So parts section is here. So if you type some part number or name, you will start seeing list of parts. So I'll just click on this part. As you can see, there are options, and this option also has AI. You can see fit. So iFit checks this part number and VIN number you have if this part fits. So it's kind of helpful AI option as well. You can change the quantity, you can change the cost, their metrics and stuff, or you can even change the price from here. This is the cost you purchased, the cost you want to sell. You can change as well. Now if you want to add tire, you can add tire as well, and search from your tire section, what tires do you have. And this is similar to part, but it's a different thing. The material section we have, that is for fluids and other parts, the non-standard stuff. You can add fee, subcontract, services that you added some templates as a service. You can use them as well. In the service bottom section, we have some things here. You can provide discounts if you want, and you can see the all modify shop supplies. You can use EPA if you use EPA at all. This can be fixed in settings as well. So as you can see here, there are multiple options here. So this fee, waste fee, is coming from settings. Right now it's set just a random number. You can set whatever from each tire. Let's say it's $10, $5, say some number. You can set in tire settings. I'll show you how to set that later. So waste fee is there. If you don't charge waste fee, it will be 0, or you can even modify here. So this is coming from settings. Now this is a service. You can collapse to make it small, or you can make it bigger, and you can move the items from here. You see these can be moved. So if you add 2 parts, let's say another part, now you can move the order of the part, or you can move the items from between 2 services. So if you have another service, you can move labor or parts. So, and another section right here, this is kind of an estimate, right? We're in an estimate state. You can save the service for later use. This is nice feature where you can name it sample test, and it's saving whatever you have. And then from templates section, now you can use this template you have saved as is. So if you apply, you will see these 2 same identical things show up. Later on, you can use from templates. Right now, I'll just delete it for now. So let's imagine this is your estimate for our customer. So you can try to send this to get approval. So when you click send, we'll show you some sample the preview how it will look for the customer, and you can add some emails if you want, or we'll have the email of the customer or phone number or telegram option. You can select, or you can add as many emails you want and send it to the customer. So right now I don't have any email for the customer, so if you had, it will show up. Or you can copy the link to see how customer would see this information. So if I click this, your customer would see this information like this. So now your customer can authorize or approve some or decline some, and that way they can authorize this. So they give their name, they name here, continue, and they have approved it. If they want to change their mind, they can change their mind while we are in estimate state. But once it's moved to the in progress, they will not be able to change. So they see everything is cool. Now if you go back, this you'll get a notification the customer is approved. So once they approved, you'll see authorized, and as you see here, you could authorize manually, decline, and change the status pending as well from here. And we have this small thing, you can add notes for the service as well. And if you say add to invoice, it will show up on the invoice print. And this one has AI rewrite option too. As you see something here, no duplicates. This is a service we provide with AI. Basically, we verify if this service or parts are being reused somehow in the past few months. If we detect that duplicate, we will let you know. There could be a duplicate here. So you can review that you're not doing the work double. And what you can do now, it's authorized, and we moved if you have approved column, we moved automatically there too. So now your work is approved. Now what will happen is you can change the status to in progress if you want to. So we're going to change to in progress because we started working on it. Now I assigned this to Mike earlier. You can change the technician, or you can add more technicians, multiple technicians to it, or you can just start in progress. So this now started. So usually your mechanics can start this work themselves too from their mobile app once they logged in. All right, and you can always click on pause if you want to pause and give a reason why it's being paused. And we have automated job that can auto pause by end of the day if you don't pause the work, or you can complete it. So that's how you can configure the labor. Next up, if work is completed, you can move the status to work complete and complete the work as well. So as you can see here, we have in the timeline created, when, approved, in progress, how long, which labor, and you can even edit the labor timeline if you want to edit this, and the due date if you want to add, and some financial information shows up here. And it shows order status, and you want to convert the invoice if you want to, or when you move the invoice column, we'll automatically convert it. Now next up, this work is completed. I want to invoice this, right? This is the final invoice state, so I'm going to click this invoiced. There you go. So we have some guards here. If your work is not complete, we'll block this and you have to click complete to get the invoiced. Or if you have 0 hours, you may need to put some hours or remove the empty stuff and then invoice. So you kind of have checks and balances there. You notice this, we try to automatically add the title name even you didn't. It is coming from here, or you can even click on suggest a title and we'll give AI information for you. Now it's time to take a payment. So you click a new payment, or you can click this section to see some more information where you can edit the shop supplies if you want. You can edit the EPA, you can edit discount. Something's editable. You can turn on the tax or off tax. If your customer is not tax exempt, you will charge them tax, but if they're tax exempt, you will not charge them tax. So we will see that tax exemption option later. There you go. So now I click a new payment right here. So my credit card, debit card option is disabled because I did not connect Stripe integration in integration settings. You can, if you have a Stripe account, you can connect, or you have to create a new account and connect them. Then this will be enabled. But right now I have other options, so I will just say ACH option. Let's say I want to pay. So you can give a reference number or any information if you want, or notes here for the payment, and then click on record. Once you record the payment, you will see receipt, full receipt. You can email to the customer, text, or send it to a Telegram group, or print this out. So this is a receipt, and you can find this receipt again from the customer section in transactions tab. So it's not going to go away. So we're going to close this for now. And if you can see this section of paid in full, you can come back and see this transaction history. You can edit this, void or refund as well from here, or change the date from here. If you click on this, you will see some change date options. So you can change the date of the payment from here as well. So you can edit and do all other things, and the same thing you can do from the customer side in transactions tab as well. So this helps you, give you some flexibility on editing some payment stuff from here. Now as you can see, there's a button here, convert from invoice, because we have invoiced this. Now you can, if you have to go back and make this not invoice because you accidentally made invoice, you can always click this and convert to work order or estimate and convert. So it will convert back, not make it not invoice, because when we invoice, all the reports start counting this money. But if you don't want the reports count this and this invoice is not ready, or maybe it was just accident or trial that you wanted to make invoice, now go back. Just moving the status is not enough. You have to convert this as well. If you have QuickBooks connected, invoice and payments automatically sync like this. And one more thing here, created, invoiced, and paid options are editable. So you can click on it and change the date and time of the creation, change the date and time of the invoice as well. And payment, you can change it here, and so on. So inspections, as we talked, you can add more inspections to the same truck and same order and so on. So that is pretty much about the work order. We had the print option here I didn't show, so you can see what the paid invoice or print options look like for the customer. And we have some options, task sheet as well I didn't talk about. If you make a task sheet, this is more of a, when it's work in progress, you can give it to your mechanics to work on. So part numbers, labor name, everything will show up in short. They can see it, but right now it's invoice state. You can see all the information, how your customer sees the payment info and so on. You can print or download and so on. So this is a print option. So that's pretty much about work order. Now we will go to the counter sale option. Counter sale is a quick sale options. You can create and sell things like parts, except labor, everything else is here, just like the service. You select your customer. Let's say this, if you want to select vehicle, you can. If not, it's fine. and some parts if you want to select, basically will show up in here. Let's say this part, right? I want to sell. You can see tax information and everything. What you can do, if this is ready, you can convert the invoice, and once it's converted to invoice, you can record payment from here. This is pretty quick. You can even print it, or you can send it to the customer as well and record their payments as well. So I'll just say I took cash for this, and there you go. So this is similar to Work Order, but it's very fast. You just sell things quickly, and it can sync to QuickBooks as well. So this is how counter sales look like. Now we're gonna go to next up, the customer section. Customer section has fleet, individual, archived, and all types. And whenever you want to create customer, you can create from here, from work order, from Win Scanner. You have multiple options, right? And you can, once you create the customer, you can basically go to the customer and edit. Like when you're creating, also you have options to give their information, phone, email, and address. And then we can make it tax exempt if you want, and upload the file customer provided here as about tax exemption. And you can give some editing options. We have some options. Let's say different customer. I want to quickly show you because this customer has a lot of settings. So when you go here, you will see a lot of options you can turn on and select. So discounts, tax exemption, labor rate override, labor matrix, pricing matrix, and so on. You can connect their Telegram as well. All that information can be done in a customer section, and customer section has very nice things in here. So you will see vehicles, orders, counter sales, and lists of things, right? And transactions, where as we've seen the payments happen right here. You can print them or the receipt from here. And statement section, so basically if there is any invoices that are not paid, you can create a statement, new statement, or create statement, and combine those invoices into a statement as well. So let's say right now there's nothing here shows up because nothing owed. You could click include invoice copies and select which orders you want to combine, and then send it to customer. You can take payments for the combined section as well. And there's a take payment option if the customer owes you some money. Let's quickly make one more invoice that customer needs to pay. Let's say just this one, right? We'll try to invoice this right away. It's saying, hey, you need to complete the labor. So I'm going to complete the labor and try to invoice this. And now I'll go back to the customer. Let's go back to the customer this way, easier, because what I did is opening a thing. So as you can see now, there is a payment here, the order showing up, right? Now if I want to take payment, it will say, hey, you need to pay this, right? So right here, the why this amount is not showing up, right? Because it's not invoiced. That's why we don't show up anywhere yet. Once it's invoiced, it will start showing. Now if you want to take a payment, you can take a payment from here, what type of payment, and give options and pay. You can do that too with take payment option. If you want to do from here like bulk payments combined, or if you want to create a statement, now as you can see this amount is shown up. So if I click on this and save statement, now I have a statement, combined statement, right? You can send this statement to customer or print this as well. You will see some combined section and then attachments. This is very nice feature. And we have a credit option where if there's overpayments, they come as a credits. You can see here, and you can give credit to customer as well from here, and apply credits when you're making payments. When you're taking payment, you'll have option there. You can add some notes and in fleet info here. You can connect your customer with some Samsara and stuff with their fleet. And when you integrate with Samsara, we have some cool options with that. We show you the map, locations, and you can pull the mileage data. We can pull the fault codes as well, and so on. So we have integration there. FleetIO integration also available. We can push your maintenance data to FleetIO if this fleet has that. And map is of course for that Samsara integration. You can merge your customers if there are duplicates and stuff. It will cleanly merge and move everything to the other customer. You can convert to individual or fleet from here as well. So you can edit your customers from here. So this is customer section. Now we're going to go to vehicles section. Vehicles is basically you can add them by VIN number, and we only allow one VIN number. We don't allow duplicates. And when you go in there to your trailer or truck, basically we show you some info, their work orders for this vehicle info, inspections and service history. Telematics all will show up if telematics connected. Here owner shows up, and if you edit mileage history also will show up if there are changes. And if you edit here, we have some information you can edit. Plus you can set owner, most of the time fleet, and owner operators as well. So owner operators come from individuals. You can assign who could be, and there you go. You can update some things here or archive or update the vehicle. There you go. So this is a vehicle section. You can add labels as well here for the vehicle if you want to, and you can review them later. Now next up we're gonna go to inventory section. Inventories, the nice additions we have, some of the things you can manage with similar or duplicate parts, or you can reorder some parts that if you set minimum maximum, we try to help you out when the things go low here. Call return helper and in transit, like anything in the purchase order, you can check what parts are coming and if there's any no locations ones. You can import your parts data and CSV format file. This is mostly for the migrations. You can export all your data from here. Here you can add a part from here, or you can upload with AI. So if you have an invoice from dealer, basically you can find that and upload. So you can upload the parts from here directly from inventory, or you can do it from purchase order as well. We have AI upload option in there as well. If you use purchase orders, you do that. As you can see here, this is similar section. So vendor already exists, it found. If it doesn't find, it will ask you to create one with plus section, because we'll extract the vendor data. And you can select, like refresh and select that vendor. If you don't select the vendor, we don't let you upload. You can review this document from here. As you can see, everything is cool, like correct, right? 1211 and the part numbers. We try to synthesize the part number, normalize the part numbers. As you can see, it was this, and we normalized it. We removed some unnecessary parts from the parts numbers. So as you can see, everything looks good. And is this invoice paid or unpaid? So if it is paid, it's default. If it's unpaid, we have some futures show up if the total doesn't match, or there's taxes or fees. You will see. You can always X them out, delete them, and modify it in the preview. So basically make sure everything is correct here, then confirm and add to inventory. So we'll automatically add the inventory, and we'll create purchase order for you automatically if you don't use purchase order here. So this is one of the options. You can always see some things like what the activities for the parts, As you can see, some activities happened here for the part, and you can modify things, select vendors and things. We have cross-reference option. If you have aftermarkets, you can add them here for the under OEM part. So if you have aftermarket for this OEM part, let's imagine this is OEM part number. So aftermarkets, you can add them here. If you know the core information and want to put it here, you can put the core part number. If not, we have automatically core detection in the work order. So if you select any part that has a core, we'll automatically find that for you. And warranty information if you want to add, and you can save. So this is the inventory section in short. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. This is very comprehensive. We can make more videos about them, but right now it's quickly short. This is inventory part. So next up we have materials. This is a interesting part because we try to put things here that are not fit the inventory. So tires are in here. You can add the tires. As you can see here, we have default section. As you see here, waste fee we put 56 earlier, so you can put $10 if you want. And tire pricing, if you have your pricing metrics, you can select as well. And there you go. So this is settings here. You have some information and things. You can add more or upload AI for the tires as well, and add more tires from here, or it can come from purchase orders as well. So here fluids also similar case. Other parts, any other things that are not matching, you can add. And we have some extra things here. Shop supplies. We try to collect the shop supplies from your invoices, but if you have any shop supply expense, you can add them here and track your shop supply information. Tools. If you have some tools you want to track in the shop, you can track them here. This is very useful if you want to return or track the warranty and so on. So this is pretty cool option if you want to track them here. And next up, the purchase orders. We're going to be brief on purchase orders. As you notice here, this is auto created because we use the inventory section directly, but if you want to do purchase orders properly, you can always create from here and start typing what part you want to order. Right. If you already have some parts existing, we'll show you here. Right. Or you can add a completely new part as well, and try to order that. Part name is test part, and quantity this. You can give a price as well. So this is new, that's why we're gonna click add. But if you want to do existings, we'll have this links, options, and so on. So that's kind of different. So if you want to mark ordered, it will require vendor. So you have to select the vendor and click mark ordered. You can order tire, fluid, supplies, tools, and other things as well. So I'm going to say mark ordered. So as you can see, now it's ordered. When your parts can't come, you can manually receive as well. So you can see manual receive. You need to provide invoice number and all the options. This is for manual receive, or you can use upload invoice option. So just like what we did earlier with parts inventory, you can do the same thing here. We'll move the parts into inventory or tire material section as well. So this is the same thing. I would recommend using AI option to receive parts as well, or you can receive manually as well, whichever you prefer. But in AI option, as you can see here, we try to give you more options. So as you see, it's not matching anything in the purchase order because I don't have them. But if you have proper order and then the same thing comes, it will say it matches and so on. So right, you can submit, and I'm not going to submit because It can detect duplicates too, because this already done, but I'm not going to do it right now. You can do yourself. So this is what it is. um, After you receive, you can return the parts from here or return from the inventory itself, wherever they are. There's a return option you can click. So for example, if you want to return part, you can always click here, archive or return, right? Return part. Materials also has a return options, and here you go. So our ordered part is here, right? And so on. So this is the purchase order section. Once you're returning some things, it will have return pending option, and you can change the return pending. Once you return, mark return, then refund received options as well. There we have activities, what's happening, and notes section. You can add more notes for the purchase order. You can link your purchase order to some work orders. As you can see, it's linked for this work order. Vendor invoices will show up here as paid or unpaid. As you can see here, it will show attachments too. These attachments show in vendor itself. So you're gonna find invoices, vendor, attachments, everything in under vendor section. So I'll quickly show you there too. So this is purchase order section. You can delete purchase orders and so on. This is there. So if you go to vendors right now and say Chicago, right, you can find purchase orders connected for this and invoices connected for this as well. And this is the latest invoice. As you can see, you can either see or see the attachments. You can open what is inside as well, and so on. All right, so this is your vendor section. You can see unpaid, paid invoices. You can even track record payment from here for vendors. Like, it's just going to record, it's not going to make payment. It's just for yourself to track what's paid and unpaid and so on. Unpaid invoices will show up like this. And so this is vendor section. You can add new vendors from here, or export, import, and so on, or you can add new vendor from the AI uploader as well. So when you're uploading, we'll have option to create a vendor if you don't have one. So that is vendor section. Now we're going to go to the service request option. So this, your customers can request services online over the link. So if you click share, you will have a link here to share with the customer. You can copy, or you can print this, and it will be a QR code. You can post it in your shop that users can come in and then literally get the link from there. So if you open the link here, as you can see, it will show what kind of customer it is, give the DOT number, company name, contact information as well, and the VIN number of the truck, information about the truck. We auto detect, decode this as well, and they give the problem description, give some data. If they want to add photos, they can, and then just submit the request. So once they submit the request, it will show up here. As you see, I have new 4 requests and so on. Another good thing is, and if you turn on from the settings, this will show up in workflow too. So as you can see here, I have it. So you can convert from here or from here. These are the service requests, but you can convert them to the work orders. So basically, when you click, it will say you want to convert this. I will say convert. And if it finds a customer, it will automatically select, but it didn't find the customer. So I will say create new customer, because no customer found. As you can see, you can give some info, phone number, I see, and if you want to make tax exempt, everything you can do here. I'll say create customer. Then vehicle also doesn't exist. That's why it shows you want to create. But if it exists, it would auto create. So I will say create. And now work order. So you want to create this work order? Yes, I just create. So now, as you can see, this service request is converted to work order. So if you go to work orders section or workflow, you will see this Acme trucking estimate has been created. If you click on it, all the information there, I mean empty, but the information, if they have attachments, it will come over and you have a work order converted. So as you can see here, it will show the things here and the orders are here. So, and another thing, if you see update available, you should always click on it and try to get the latest update, latest version. And if you want to click on this version section, you will see what's new, what did we add, and read the features as well. And all right, so this is service request option. You can see converted or deleted or all options here. And that's our smart check-in, we call this service request option. Now this is more main menu items we have gone through. We have some more things here. What I would do is you can click on handbook to see some documentations, videos and things we have, like let's say QuickBooks options, and how QuickBooks works and so on. Or we have some options. I want to talk about reports real quick, so let's click on reports. In reports we have some quick accesses, and then we have some weekly performance report option. This is most comprehensive report we have got, and sales summary and all other types. Some about the invoices, right, unpaid and so on. Taxes collected are here. About parts reports also show up here. We have some live performance board for technicians, but quickly let's click on weekly performance. So usually it will go check last week, or you can check weekly, I mean this week and so on. As you can see here, this week info, it will load a little bit and then it will show you. We have some charts as well, and financial breakdown details show up here. We have total gross, like all the income here, then cost of those, like how much labor cost, parts cost and things, and then how much we think gross margin is. From the gross margin, we try to remove more stuff, like salaries that are not technicians, and some of the expenses shop has, and then show you what's your profit, right? We have some of the tracks here. You can see some visuals, and week over week as well shows here. It shows you like 12-week information, if you're growing or not growing and so on. So, and there is a all option you can see for this week, and there are some more data here. Technicians summary, where their clocked hours versus their billable hours, and we show you the efficiency here. We have more in-depth efficiency information. If you care, I mean, to track, you can. And we have inventory ledger information, what was the last week info, what was the purchases and so on. And we have customer revenue distribution, which customers paid, and we see them, and invoice details, and some of the invoices on your board, which ones are really old and stale. Let's say in my test environment we have 57 that are stale. That's very bad, right? And so on. So this is very nice report. You can export to CSV, download PDF as well of this report, so it will make you a nice report. You can email this report weekly and on schedule as well. It's in the settings, notification settings. You can add the email to receive. So this is one of the options. And we have many more reports for you to explore, right? So weekly performance might be most comprehensive. and tax collected might be important. Part purchasing ledger, part activities are nice nice reports too, like every activity of your parts, what is happening, like I uploaded these parts earlier, right, what we did together, and it will show like whatever used, whatever happened, and so on, like we used this and we used that and so on. You can filter, group, and things. um, right here, part purchasing ledger shows like opening inventory, purchases, reservations, like in progress, usage, and so on. So here the tire fluids are under here. We show each transaction as well. You can group by some or filter things, and we have one more nice thing, like this is your date selection, right, this week, last week, whatever. And breakdown report is something a little different. When you click on it, you'll be able to export to CSV with some more rich detail. You see what unit it was used, what VIN number, and all that will show up. And yeah, the reports, like you can explore each report, but most of the time our customers like this weekly report, and it covers a lot of data. And unpaid invoices, paid, all that invoice information are here. Live performance board is tried out. You can open. It will show you some technician leaderboard and things. You can share as well to your customers. I mean, to your mechanics on the TV or screen with the link. It will show this on a shareable link as well. So this is about reports, and we have a time card here, payroll information. If you created a user and set their hourly rate and commissions and everything, we'll calculate it here. So right now I don't have anything, but we can use Bigshop Clock-in to track the hours automatically, or you can manually enter some hours too. So I put like 7 hours and so on. So basically, when you put the time, you can enter manually. We'll try to detect some automatic timing, but you can always click and edit this with this edit button, start and end times if you want to, or if you just want to track the hours, you can. And you can click this to get a paycheck. We'll show you how much do they get paid per hour and so on as a paycheck. You can send them to the email, right, to the employee email, or override their rate or print and so on. We have a CSV download option as well, or you can click pay stubs to download all the paychecks for this week, like this week's you selected, or last week you can select, and so on. So these hours usually, if you don't put manually, we have automatic way, like your users can log in with the Face ID and so on. And we have shop financial section as well, where you can enter your expenses for a month, or if you have incomes and things, this will be calculated in a weekly report for you once you add your information. So we'll do more in-depth video about the time cards, because we have some sections where you can add like deductions or cash advances you give, bonuses, reimbursements, and everything for the week. Or you can give an open balance option where you can add new adjustment, and you can do all those options. Total amount, let's say you bought a tool for them for $2,000, and this was tool, right, something. And then weekly, how much do you want to charge? You can charge 100, 200, something weekly. You could charge, and it would slowly charge automatically for you weekly. But if you want to do one up one-off thing you want to charge, you could add to this week or last week, quickly add the charge or reimbursement bonuses and everything. You can do manually here too. This is pretty cool option. And there you go. This is time card, checks the time and calculates the money they earn, how much they will be earning, and make a pay stub as well. And don't forget, you can change the date times, the weekly changes, and you will see big picture how many hours and earnings your employees doing about this shop.